all of the goodness that God has done for me might take a lifetime for all of you.
All right.
But I got to tell you this one. In 1962, I was on DOC's paper. 2005, I was off DOC's paper. But during that time, God was with me.
Yeah.
I was an entertainer. I had all the fame and fortune.
Come on now.
Jesus.
I rode out of Tacoma on the road in a Rolls Royce.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, all that fame and fortune would disappear sometime.
Oh, yes.
I came back on the Greyhound.
My Lord.
Get it.
But God was still with me.
Oh, yes.
I was shot. I was stabbed. If anybody know what an ice pick is, the old school knows what an ice pick is. If you get hit with an ice pick and they pull it out, the hole closes up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was stabbed in the side with an ice pick.
Oh, yeah.
I kept fighting.
Oh, yeah.
I kept walking and
Oh,
talking.
yes.
An hour later,
Yes.
I collapsed. They took me to the hospital. Oh my God. God was on my side.
Yes.
The doctor said you made it just in time.
Oh, yeah.
The blood had went all around the whole system, was poisoning your whole intestines.
Oh, that's his name.
You made it just in time.
Yes.
It was by the grace of God.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Nothing that I done. Nothing that the doctor could do. But it was the grace of God.
Yes.
Then one night, I was on the telephone talking to a young lady. I was out in the world, pimping, hustling, doing my thing,
Come on now.
popping my collar, slamming Cadillac doors.
Oh, yeah.
So I was on the phone, whispering sweet nothing,
Yeah.
sweet nothing.
Been there.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
the door of the telephone booth sprung open. A young man stuck an Army 45 up to my head, clicked it 3 times. Click, click, click. It happened just that fast.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I was clean,
Yeah.
but I was wet as I could be. The young man looked at the gun,
Yeah.
pointed it to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Boom! It went off.
Yeah.
It scared him so bad. He ran off and left his Cadillac
Oh, yeah.
and ran off down the middle of the road screaming and hollering. And to the day,
Yeah.
by the grace of God, I'm standing here.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Through it all, I still didn't give God no praise.
Jesus.
In and out of the penitentiary. Never off the paper.
Oh, yeah.
62 to 05.
Oh, yeah.
The last time I went to jail, I was in a drug-dependent state of mind.
I know.
I had committed a street crime.
Oh, yeah.
I was on the run from the police. But when God chooses you, His word don't come back void.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was chosen at a young age, at
Yeah.
the age of 5.
Yeah.
My grandfather, he was a preacher. My great-grandfather was a preacher. I got 4 uncles are preachers. My mother was a teacher. I got another uncle was a principal. I got some deans of colleges. This was all in my family.
Yes.
I should have known. I had 2 things to be. A teacher or either a preacher. Look at my family line.
Yeah.
My Lord.
But God had chosen me at 5.
Yeah.
I was at my grandfather's house, and I used to imitate him. I had built me a podium in the backyard. You know, we had chicken coop back there.
Yeah.
I was preaching to the chickens,
Oh, yeah.
just like my grandfather was preaching to the congregation.
Yeah.
I was preaching to the chickens.
Yeah.
I kept on preaching, and my grandmother came out that Saturday. I was going to town. I was on my knees. She said, "Ooh, son, you trying to save her from chicken takers." She said, "But one of them got to sacrifice today." But I knew. But see, it was in me then.
Yes.
I took the gift that God gave me and went to the stage and to the pulpit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
My Lord, my Lord.
I was out preaching on the stage.
Yeah.
Back in the early days in the 60s,
Oh, yeah.
we used to teach from the stage about how to love a woman. The love of a woman.
Yeah.
How to treat a man.
Yeah.
But see, that's what God didn't want me to do it that way.
Amen. Amen.
That was the word